Do you think from what's been revealed so far that it will play a decisive part in the campaign, or do you think it will be used in the campaign?
It will not be used by me. I look upon it as a very sad thing and nothing that I will exploit. It has nothing to do with my opponent, and I would not engage in any exploitation of this unfortunate event.
Do you think if anyone does exploit it, do you think it's fair game for an election year?
That's for other people to decide. Can only speak for myself.
Senator, the Daily News.
Senator, what's your feelings on this Jenkins affair? Is it a fair issue in the campaign?
Well, I think it's a most unhappy and tragic issue in terms of the people involved. Whether or not it can be an issue or should be an issue in the campaign will depend upon what connection it has with national security, if any. And I'm sure the matter will be further looked into. I'm sure that something further will come from the White House on the subject, and we can judge at that time. I think it would be premature at this time to label it as a hot political issue.
We've heard a lot of talk about morality.
Keating, how do you interpret the visit of President Johnson here just now? What effect do you think will have on the outcome of the Senate race?
Well, I have no idea.
Do you have any comment on the Jenkins affair?
No, I think it's a great human tragedy, and I would not want to make any comment on it.
Today shows you running far behind in Cayuga, Herkimer, Seneca counties, 3 Republican counties upstate. Your reaction?
Well, I don't know anything about these polls. There are all kinds of polls. Some of them show me ahead, some behind, and they're a scattered group of votes, and you never know who's being polled, and I wouldn't have any comment. I don't know. I leave that to my managers to worry about. I just campaign all day and into the night, about 14 or 15 hours a day, and I'll keep at it until Election Day.
Senator Goldwater is also running behind up there. Do you think he may be pulling you down?
I know nothing about it. I don't pay attention to polls. I just keep campaigning.
Is the endorsement issue the main one that's holding up the final arrangements on the debate between you and Mr. Kennedy?
You'd have to ask Mr. Brownell. He's handling all those details. I'm not entering into it at all.
Do you think there will be a debate between you and Robert Kennedy?
I assume so. I asked for it a month or 6 weeks ago. Apparently he's willing now to do it, and that's up to the managers to work out.
Are you absolutely convinced it will work in your favor?
I don't know. Listen, I don't decide these things on whether they'll work on my favor or not. I decide them on principle and on conviction. And I'm very glad to get my ideas across to the people. I said that early weeks and weeks ago that I'd discuss the issues of this campaign with anybody from any state in the Union, and I predicted then that they would have to talk about my record eventually, and that they would distort my record, and those predictions are certainly coming true.
Okay.
Security, that is our responsibility as legislators and presidents, and we'll have to deal with it. So that I would not be able to conclude that question under our present knowledge of the facts.
Thank you very much, Senator.